Hello everybody, it's me, Jonic and Ozzy, and I'm here for a response to Tony, set of SG-1. He did his annual questions, or the first video set of questions that he always asks every year for TFNation 2024. Seeing as we are not very far away, and in the spirit of these videos, I always do indulge. So yeah, without further ado, here is my response to his set of questions. So question number 1 is, when are you getting there? So he means, with asking this question is, when are you getting there? When are you getting to the Hilton? When are you rocking up to the Hilton? Or when are you rocking up at the Hilton to meet everybody, even if you're at a different hotel or whatever? Obviously, I will be staying at, as always, at the Hilton itself, the Metropole. No doubt me and Tony will be travelling up together, and also Sam, Firestorm. He's also joining us this year for the full weekend, so most likely, I assume, at this moment in time, it will be all three of us, me, Tony and Sam, probably travelling up on the Thursday. So we will be travelling up on the Thursday, arriving at the Hilton Metropole for, I would say, probably in the region of about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Usually that's roughly about 3ish, between 3 and 4 usually, when we rock up to the hotel itself. After getting there, we travel up via the National Express, or I usually use the National Express coach. I find it's just a lot easier, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper compared to trains, and a lot more reliable compared to the trains at the moment as well, because of the strikes and stuff going on. So that's the main reason why I always go by the coach. So yeah, that is that. So we'll be getting there hopefully about 3ish, around about 3-4. No doubt, depending if there's any issues. But yeah, that's when we should be arriving at the Hilton for. So question number 2 is, what is the thing? So yeah, what is the thing? What is the thing that I am hoping to pick up, or things I'm hoping to pick up? Well, I never go to TFNation with a shopping list. I stopped doing that because I've had a couple instances way back in the early days when we started doing the conventions. Like the first 2 or 3 years, I spent a hell of a lot of money, didn't appreciate half of what I bought, and to be honest, majority of the stuff I bought over the years, I've probably got rid of over the years. I've probably only got a handful of things still in the collection from that time. So now because obviously going by a shopping list as well, you get kind of taken out of that. If you can't find something, you end up, or you end up going off that list. So I tend to not bother with shopping lists. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would love to get myself a Studio Series Grimlock, Studio Series 86 Grimlock, to go alongside with my with the tool that I already have of the Dinobots for Studio Series. Obviously, I'm always on the lookout for anything Beast Wars related. I would love to pick myself up maybe at least a Masterpiece Beast Wars figure, if there is any there. I'd love a Masterpiece Beast Wars Megatron. That is a figure that I've wanted for a while. Whether I'd find one, I don't know. Also, Dinobot Masterpiece, if they've got one. A Cheetor Masterpiece Beast Wars, if they've got one. Yeah, so basically, that is what, in the realms of that. I mean, obviously, I can't afford to get ridiculous amounts of Masterpiece because they're not cheap. But if I can at least find one of those, I'll be very happy. And if I can find a Grimlock, SS Grimlock, then I'll be very happy as well. But yeah, so they're the things that's top of my head that I would love to hopefully pick up. But if I don't, I don't. it's one of them things. Question number 3. What is your playlist? Well, excuse me. What is my playlist? Well, I always listen to the Transformers, the movie soundtrack. On my travels, I always listen to the whole soundtrack for the movie. On top of that, I do have a couple playlists on Spotify. I have a main one which is a mixture of metal, rock, punk rock, classic rock, which is like an assortment of all sorts of different bands, ranging from stuff from the 60s all the way up to, I'd say, very recent, within the last year or two, well, within the last year at least. So it's a very varied playlist that I have. And then also I have another playlist which is mostly for movie stuff, like Disney and DreamWorks, and like songs from films, which I've put in a separate playlist. And then so sometimes I might listen to some classic stuff like The Lion King or stuff like that, songs from that. And yeah, what else do I have? Also, I have an anime playlist as well, featuring a lot of songs from different shows. So yeah, so it'll be a varied playlist, varied thing, but majority of the time I always listen to the Transformers stuff for the movie. That is always something I listen to, get me into the mood. Next question number 4 is, are you getting any autographs? Well, I don't usually bother with autographs anymore. I usually try and get a photo with someone. It's just something I do. I mean, unless it's something specific. I mean, I would love to have got Sue Blue to sign something, but I couldn't afford to do this special Sue Blue package, as well as the ticket itself and everything, or whatever else I had to buy on top. It would have been way too expensive, and I just wouldn't have been able to have done it at all. So, but no, I mean, obviously, it depends. I mean, I prefer to get a photograph with them, because a photograph lasts a lot longer than an autograph. So I'll see in the moment. How I feel, whether to get something signed, or probably a bit closer to when we go, I might have a think if there's anything to take along with me. I don't know. But I usually try and just get a photograph with the guests of honour, if I can. It's just, I prefer to do that. The next question is are you getting any art commissions? No, I don't have any art commissions commissioned by any of the artists going to the convention. However, I do like to have a nice hover around the artists' the artists' tables, and I do like to partake in some of their posters and artwork that they do or have on sale. So I do like to pick up some posters and artworks and stuff, so I probably will do that. But for the most part, I've only ever done one art commission over the years. So, but no, I don't think I will. Next question is, are you getting any Tatt? Any Transformers Tatt? So when he asks this question, it's usually, like anything that isn't a Transformer per se, an actual normal toy. Something that you would say is Tatt, like a lunchbox or a flask, or something really obscure that, something that you just didn't think. Well, to be honest, it depends what's available, over the weekend. If there is something that catches my eye, I always like to pick up T-shirts, even if they're even if they're unofficial, which you could say is Tatt if you want, to a degree. Mugs, anything like that. You know, if I see something and I like it, then yeah, probably will do. The next question is, are you a veteran or are you a noob? Are you a TFN veteran or noob? I would probably have to say I'm a veteran at this point. I've been to every TFNation thus far, since TFNation became a thing, and I've been coming since 2010, which was the very first one. Every year since 2010, which was originally Auto Assembly, and then I've been coming to every TFNation since then. Next question is, he's asking is, are you going to any of the panels over the weekend? Almost certainly will be. Obviously, I always go to the voice actor panels. Yeah, I'll be going to all 3 voice actor panels. I will definitely be going to, what was it, Charles Michael Hill, is he called? I'm trying to remember his name. The producer, writer guy that worked on a lot of the G1 stuff. I'll definitely be going to his panel. And then Simon Furman, if he has a panel, which he most likely will do, I'll probably go to his as well. So there's at least a couple off the top of my head that so far that I will be definitely going to. The next question is, why TFNation? Why do I go to TFNation? Why TFNation? So, well, TFNation's a great event. It feels fresh. It doesn't feel like any of the other conventions that I've been to, where you queue for hours just to meet them, and you only get like so much time to meet them. There's no interaction after the convention's finished. At TFNation, you get that interaction. You know, a lot of the guests mingle with the attendees, with the fans in the bar afterwards, which really adds to the experience of going to TFNation. Also, it's a really well put together event, very professionally done. The people behind the scenes are very great. They're incredibly, they give their all to this thing. They give their all. Every waking moment pretty much is just TFNation and whatever they do in their own lives, their actual jobs as well. It's pretty much full on, and they really do put on incredible events. So that is why I choose TFNation, because it's a great way as well to meet people. I've made some great friendships over the years as well. And that's the reason why I choose TFNation, because it's a great event, and yeah, absolutely love it. And the final question is, what are your other geeks? So basically, what are your other interests apart from Transformers? Well, obviously, I'm a huge fan of films. I love my films. I'm a big fan of anime. I love my anime. I love anything other series that have big giant robots in it. So like Gundam, anything with robots. I love my monster films, my kaiju films like Godzilla, King Kong, or Kong films and all that. But yeah, I mean, I love a multitude of different things. TMNT. Trying to think if there's any examples in the room that I can say. There isn't anywhere that I can think, but no, I mean, I like a multitude of different things. I love my Star Wars as well, of course. So yeah, there are other things that I do really love and enjoy. And there we have it. There is my response to Tony, his questions. Yeah, great stuff. Very much enjoyed this. Getting into the feel of it. Very much looking forward to it. And I shall probably throw my name in the hat, or my name in the hat, or whatever. Probably come up with some questions on my own as well, just to kind of add to it. as well. So I had to get the old brain matter working, won't I? But anyway, so thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, stay awesome. If you go to TFNation, say hello, and you recognise who I am, say hello by all means. And it'd be great to see those that I've made friends with over the years as well, and get catch up with people. Very much looking forward to it. But thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.